theTokyoBill Weekly Update, an end-of-week news brief on events in and around Japan. Today is September 28th, 2024. Japan has several cat islands, including Aoshima off the coast of Ehime Prefecture, known for its large stray cat population. The island has been spaying and neutering cats due to their high numbers and aging human residents. A 73-year-old resident, known as Cat Mama, looks after the cats and ensures they are fed. With declining tourist numbers and aging cats, the future of Cat Island is uncertain. Currently, there are only 5 residents, and concerns are raised about the island's livability and ferry service. Despite efforts to care for the cats, the island's reputation as a cat island is expected to come to an end within the next 2 years, so any potential visitors are encouraged to visit before all residents, human and feline, are gone. Unprecedented rainfall in Noto, Ishikawa Prefecture, has led to 1 fatality, 6 missing individuals, and widespread damage. A heavy rain warning caused over 120 millimeters of rain per hour in Wajima, triggering landslides, river flooding, and power outages. 3 workers are missing after a landslide at a construction site hit by a previous earthquake. The region, recovering from a recent earthquake, also experienced flooding in temporary housing complexes. Japan's weather agency warned of further landslides and flooding in other regions due to warm, humid air interacting with a low-pressure system. Videos captured the devastation, showing houses being swept away by muddy water. Japan's finance ministry plans to release commemorative gold coins worth 10,000 yen for the 2025 World Expo in Osaka, priced at 268,000 yen each, due to the rising cost of gold. The coins will also include 1,000 yen silver coins and 500 yen coins. The 10,000 yen design features the Expo's official character, Myaku Myaku, and the Japan Pavilion. Limited sets containing all 5 coins will be sold for 344,000 yen, with orders starting in March. A lottery will be held if demand exceeds the available sets. 3 white tiger cubs were introduced to the media at Izu Animal Kingdom in Shizuoka Prefecture, just 6 days after their birth. The sex of the triplets is not yet known, but they are all healthy and growing, measuring between 25 and 30 centimeters in length and weighing between 900 and 1600 grams. Their mother, Shiropu, has raised 5 cubs previously, while the father has now fathered 8 offspring. The white tigers are a rare variation of the Bengal tiger, with 13 born at the zoo since 2010. The cubs will be named by the public and make their official debut on October 14th. A Japanese research team discovered protein variants that increase during exercise and aid in fat burning, potentially paving the way for a new weight loss drug without the need for dieting. The team's study confirmed that different versions of the PGC-1A protein are produced in skeletal muscle during exercise, leading to increased energy expenditure. Mice lacking these variants showed impaired energy expenditure and developed obesity, while the production of these variants in humans varied individually, affecting weight loss even with the same exercise routine. This research could lead to the development of new drugs that target these protein variants to combat obesity-related illnesses. The findings are published in the journal Molecular Metabolism. In Nagasaki, a district court recognized some individuals as atomic bomb survivors, known as hibakusha, and the plaintiffs are expected to appeal the ruling. The court ordered the city and prefectural governments to recognize 15 out of 44 plaintiffs as hibakusha, based on exposure to black rain containing radioactive substances. However, the government plans to appeal due to inconsistencies with precedent decisions, but announced expanded support for all those exposed to fallout. The city and prefecture intend to follow the central government's policy, although the plaintiffs plan to file their own appeal in order to gain hibakusha status for all 44 individuals. Researchers at Yamagata University have discovered 303 new geoglyphs in Peru's Nazca lines using artificial intelligence, shedding light on their significance as depicting human sacrifices and ritual sites. This was made possible through a joint project with IBM Research employing AI technology. The geoglyphs fall into two categories: surface types depicting figures made by removing stones, and line types like the famous Nazca hummingbird geoglyphs, believed to have served as ritual spaces. These findings come after a 6-month field survey, adding to the 430 geoglyphs found so far, with 318 discovered by Yamagata University. Princess Zelda will be the heroine in the new Nintendo game, The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom, marking the first time in this series' history. Directed by Tomomi Sano, this change represents a shift towards gender diversity in gaming. Fans have shown excitement and appreciation for Zelda's new role, welcoming the inclusion of a female protagonist. The game's release is highly anticipated, offering potential for new narratives and game mechanics within the Zelda universe. Nintendo's decision to feature Princess Zelda as the main character signifies a significant evolution in the portrayal of female characters in the gaming industry. The Japanese government has aimed to have at least 30% of leadership positions in companies held by women in this decade. However, a recent survey found that only 11% of managers in companies are women. Japan ranks 118th out of 146 countries in gender equality. Small companies have higher percentages of female managers compared to large companies, with the retail sector having the highest number of female managers at 19.4%. Measures such as gender-neutral evaluations and job assignments are being implemented to promote female advancement in the workforce. Japan has accused Russia of violating its airspace during joint military exercises with China, leading Japanese fighter jets to fire flares as a warning this past Monday. Russia recently conducted a naval drill in the Sea of Okhotsk as part of these exercises, a source of concern for the West and its allies. Russia and China have a history of joint military drills dating back to 2003, with over 100 recorded by the Center for Strategic and International Studies, a Washington think tank. The purpose of these drills is to improve interoperability and demonstrate power projection, although both countries insist they are within international laws and not aimed at third parties. Two stateless sisters in their 80s of Japanese descent in the Philippines are set to restore their Japanese citizenships after losing them due to turmoil post-World War II. Esperanza Maureen Cabrillos, 86, and Lydia Maureen Galalan, 84, were granted permission by the Naha Family Court in Japan's Okinawa Prefecture to establish a new family register. Their father, a Japanese citizen who moved to the Philippines to work as a fisherman, passed away during the war in 1945. The sisters have received support from a Tokyo-based group and have expressed interest in visiting Japan. Japanese food company Meiji blocked the import of counterfeit earphones resembling its Kinoko no Yama chocolate snack. The wireless earphones, created in collaboration with Michiru, sold out quickly at 29,800 yen each. However, knockoffs lacking certification and real-time translation capabilities were found on e-commerce platforms. Meiji took action by filing a petition with customs authorities to stop the import of fake products. The unique shape of Kinoko no Yama received a three-dimensional trademark in 2018, making it crucial for Meiji to protect its brand value. A Meiji spokesperson emphasized the importance of safeguarding the snack's identity as they expand globally. Japanese warship cruised through the Taiwan Strait on Wednesday to assert freedom of navigation, angering Beijing. This comes just a week after China's Liaoning aircraft carrier and accompanying destroyers sailed between two Japanese islands near Taiwan. Tokyo called that incident totally unacceptable, and Prime Minister Fumio Kishida instructed the Taiwan Strait journey in response. Beijing sees Taiwan as a renegade province and claims jurisdiction over the region. The United States and other countries cite freedom of navigation for their voyages in the area. Also on Wednesday, New Zealand's Navy sailed an auxiliary military vessel through the Taiwan Strait for their first time in 7 years, further challenging China's claim on the contested waterway. The HMNZS Aotearoa and an Australian guided missile destroyer, HMAS Sydney, sailed through, asserting freedom of navigation. New Zealand, with trade ties to China, has avoided exercises in the Taiwan Strait but is now aligning more with traditional allies like the US, UK, and Australia. New Zealand also condemned China's recent intercontinental ballistic missile test and a cyber attack linked to a state-sponsored Chinese group. Plans are underway to revamp defense forces and potentially join AUKUS efforts for advanced military technology. A joint venture between construction firms Granite and Obayashi has secured a $113 million contract for a project at U.S. Marine Corps Base Camp Blaz in Guam. The project will involve constructing new facilities to support the Marine Expeditionary Force 9th Engineer Support Battalion, including an auto organization shop, an electrical communications maintenance shop, a vehicle laydown area, and other reinforced low-rise buildings. The project is set to begin in October and is expected to be completed by January 2027, supporting the relocation of Marines from Okinawa to Guam. Japanese police responded to a sinkhole emergency in Hiroshima on Thursday, where a road caved in due to a burst water pipe. The uplifted road led to water seeping out, causing parts of the asphalt to peel away and tap water to turn murky and yellow. Nearby buildings developed cracks, and some leaned dangerously in towards the sinkhole, causing doors to jam and trapping residents, needing rescue by the fire department. Authorities are advising evacuation due to the risk of building collapse. That brings us to the end of news items for the week ending September 28th. These stories and more you can read at theTokyoBill.com. I've been, and remain, Tokyo Bill. Thank you for listening, and take care.